Hi, this is Sweet Jude 2010. Thought I'd let you guys meet my uh little Harambe over there. These are my bedtime buddies. I'm gonna talk about right quick. I gotta get some sleep because I gotta go to work. But this thing about Lil Wayne, um, talking about uh he never experienced racism and he didn't think racism didn't exist anymore. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what is going on with Lil Wayne. I don't know if he is taking too much of that dope. I don't know what his problem is. I mean, I'm not trying to badmouth the man or anything because that's not my point. But I don't understand at all what he's talking about. I don't get what he's saying that he never experienced racism. He's had to have experience. I find that very hard to believe. I listened to part of the interview the other day. I didn't have the opportunity to listen to the whole interview. I listened to part of it. So I don't know. Um, I just know that he's delusional. I said, what is this man living under a rock? I think it's either a couple things that's going on with him, or maybe three things. Maybe he is so messed up in the head with the drugs that he is it's taking him into a total state of oblivion, or he uh, or he don't want to ruffle the white people's feathers because he's rich and famous. Maybe a lot of white people buy his rap music. I don't listen to him because I don't care for his lyrics. Maybe he don't want to ruffle the white people's feathers, so his white fans feathers. So, and he's afraid that maybe they'll stop buying his music. I mean, I'd rather for him not to say nothing at all. I'd rather for him to remain neutral. I'd rather for him to take a neutral stance on it and not say anything about it than for him to sit up there and say he didn't think racism existed and he's never experienced it and all this kind of stuff. I mean, what message is he sending? So, or I just think maybe he's just living in a total state of oblivion that he's got so much money and fame to the point to where he's just living in a total state of oblivion. I mean, if you're rich, it's easy to go into your own little world and, go buy your cars and buy your houses and jewelry and go on your vacations and stuff and just kind of block out the rest of the world and what's going on in the world. I mean, if you're rich, I guess it's easy to do that. It would probably be easy to do that if you have money, because if you have money, then you know you can you have access to everything you want. You can do anything you want. Then I guess you could go into a state of oblivion. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess he was born and raised in New Orleans, and I guess New Orleans is a predominantly black city. Uh, Maybe where he grew up, maybe he wasn't exposed to a whole lot of white people. But I don't know. I still find that very hard to believe that he. I mean, is he not watching these reports about these unarmed black people getting killed? Is he not watching this stuff on the news? Does he not watch the news, or uh, the Black Lives protesters and everything that's going on now as far as racism, the police brutality, and all this, the police shootings, and goes everything that's going on with black people right now? Is he not paying attention, or I just I don't know. I'm confused. I just I just don't think he's telling the truth. I think he Like I said, he don't want to ruffle his white fans' feathers. He doesn't want to lose their money, their sales. I think that's what it is. But I would rather for him to take a neutral stance and not say anything about it than for him to sit up there and say that he didn't think it existed no more. He's never experienced it, which I find that very hard to believe. I mean, with all them tats he got, I mean, my thought is all them tats you got on your body. I mean, white folks don't look at you like you crazy when you going into the store.